Ravens running back J.K. Dobbins tore his ACL in the Ravens' third and final preseason game. And I just have one question. Why? Why did this happen? Why is J.K. Dobbins starting and playing in a preseason game at all? Let alone, I don't understand, man. This was so avoidable. And I feel terrible for J.K. Dobbins. Tore his ACL in a meaningless game that doesn't matter. Like, hey, it's one thing you tear your ACL in the Super Bowl or a playoff game or a game to get into the play, like an honorable way. This is not an honorable way to go down. This is shameful. It sucks. J.K. Dobbins is a victim here of a team that should not have played him. And I will never understand why coaches play their NFL starters in the preseason at all. The Chargers did the right thing. The LA Chargers were like, hey, we got Justin Herbert. He's phenomenal. Let's just keep him off the field. The entire preseason, he's not going to be on the field. That's great. I think the Rams did the same thing with Matthew Stafford. Like, keep your dude safe. Keep him healthy. On preseason game day, I would say, hey, Lamar Jackson, J.K. Dobbins, anybody, Rashad Bateman, anybody who I think is a starter, I'm like, you're not suiting up. Maybe a rookie, Rashad Bateman, he can play a little bit. That's fair enough. Get some timing with a quarterback. But especially a running back. Running backs get their bodies beat to tar. Like, that's why the careers are so short. My running back, my starting running back, especially on a team, the Baltimore Ravens, who heavily runs the football. I'm like, oh, hey, J.K. Dobbins, you're in shorts and a t-shirt. Maybe not even at the stadium. Take the day off. Go sit with your family. Rest. Do very little. Rest your body. And every single year, there's a story like this. A couple years ago, it was Julian Edelman tore his ACL in the preseason. I'm like, why? Why is this happening? J.K. Dobbins got hurt for nothing. And it's just like, and what's weird is, what do you gain from playing J.K. Dobbins in the preseason? And now here's where optics get really bad. They go from really bad, losing their starting running back in the preseason. It's how things get worse, is that the Ravens have this crazy long winning streak in the preseason. And it's like, did you play J.K. Dobbins, your starting running back, because you wanted to win a preseason game? I don't think so. I don't think that's the reality. I don't think that's what John Harbaugh, the Ravens head coach, was doing. I'm sure there was some other reason. I don't think he really cares about winning preseason games. But that's still the question Ravens fans are going to ask. And so it's a hard one to answer. It's like, well, I don't know. So I want to repeat this. Do not play your starters in the preseason at all. At all. I'm never a fan of it. I don't like it. Rookies, I make an exception for, because they want to get reps and get their first NFL game out of the way and get some timing down. But you have all of training camp to do stuff like that. Why is your starting running back playing in the preseason? I will never understand. And again, I asked the question, what did playing J.K. Dobbins gain the Ravens? In theory, if he hadn't gotten hurt anyway, what is that? How does that benefit them? Your running back, who is going to get just beat up all year, gets a couple more bruises. Like, what does that benefit you? I don't understand. I don't know. And what this does not only really hurts J.K. Dobbins' career, it makes all of the Ravens' goals for 2021 harder. You're now out a starting running back. Like, I will never understand. Every year when this happens, it's just the same thing. And I'm just like, come on, man. Why are you playing your starters in the preseason?